Hello everybody, and welcome back. We are playing some Shadows over Loathing, and we have to figure out what's going on in this crap hole of a town. So without further ado, let's investigate. So, local branch of the IRS is looking pretty run down. You think maybe they'd have plenty of funds for upkeep, but maybe that's not how this works. Payphone technology is amazing. Won't budge. Probably just as well. You hate paying taxes. Who doesn't? Alright, let's check out Vista Hill. Take the breath. Oh, there's a phone. An ordinary phone booth. Ignore it. Done. Really? That's it? That's all we're gonna do? We're just gonna ignore it? Oh, hey. It's one of those pay telescopes, but a better look at any of the scenery around here is no value at all. It looks like the old, Scream painting. Okay, well, that's kind of bland. We were at the bus stop, so I don't think we'll have to stop there. So let's go to the house. Well, I guess the White House, but it's the Black House because this game does that. It's just like everything is just crazy. You find yourself in front of a forbidding building, the crumbling ruin of some old government office, its bureaucrats now replaced with regular rats. Ignore it. You poke around through the sad old offices and hallways, lamenting the fall of the reliable old structures we once depended on. Is this really the future? You sigh. A couple of minutes later, you find an old safe full of meat, and your mood improves dramatically due to the short-term windfall. Yeah. You're too late. What, Duval? I see why they called it the Black House now. Like they literally, they meant it. I thought they were just doing a play, you know, because it was like opposite. Everything's been opposite in this world. But no, it's actually like the space things that you've been encountering the whole time. It's Uncle Murray. Uncle Murray, are you okay? Surprisingly fine, kiddo. Not sure exactly why they didn't just murder me, but I'm glad they didn't. Me too! We've got to stop the president from doing whatever her crazy plan is. Darn right we do, but wait a minute. What's that? What's what? You've got something behind your ear. You gain 5 meat. Haha, jeez. Don't ever change, Uncle Murray. What happened to you? Well, Jessica told you how I've been hunting a series of cursed artifacts, right? Yeah, that's how I found you. We've been using the Detectotron to find more of them and try to follow your trail. So Charles got that thing working finally. That sure would have saved me some trouble. Anyway, fella sold me a pen that could only write obscenities. What the fuck? Turns out with a little coaxing, you could also get it to write its real owner's current address, which was here. I wrote that letter to you before coming to stake out the place. They caught me while I was snooping around. Who's the president woman? Don't know much about her, just that her name's Margaret something. 11 years ago, her barn exploded. Jesus. That's where all the artifacts came from, I think. They were just stuff that was in the barn at the time. It must have been one heck of an explosion. No kidding. 5 years later, she's city's comptroller. And now she's shadow president, whatever that is. What's she planning? Wish I knew. She built some kind of crazed machine, but I don't know exactly what it's for. With the amount of shadow energy she's collecting to power it, it can't be anything good. How do we stop her? Well, she set up 3 big weird pylon or obelisks or something. I think their function is to pull shadow energy directly out of wherever it comes from and pump it into the machine here in the Black House. So should we destroy those? Yep, ideally before her machine does whatever it's meant for doing. Destroy 3 things. Good. It's nice to have a specific, straightforward goal for once. I think maybe I've encountered a couple of them. Not far from here, yeah, somewhere in Government Valley. Past that, I'm not sure. I guess that was really all of my questions. Well, all the immediately relevant ones. Then we better get moving. You gonna join me? Alright, one's at Vista Hill. Jesus. Okay, cool. Oh my goodness. Oh well. So this is the pylon you mentioned, Murray? I never saw a diagram or what have you, but looking at it, I think that's a pretty safe assumption. And I just have to destroy it. And the other two, but yes, destroying them should cut off the majority of the power to the President's machine, and presumably unseal the Black House. Easier said than done, though. That thing's made of pure bratanium alloy. Pure what now? Shadow metal. Gotcha. Try repeatedly punching it. Are you sure? It might work, but your hands won't anymore. Yeah, finish the job. Damn, we're strong. Alright, now the other one I think was near... Let me think. Was it the central office? Let's go. Let's check there. That seems like a good idea. There we go. Now we're utilizing to the best of our ability. There we go. Do the head banging. Wait, hold on. Okay, I see why they did that. The strange metal pillar thrums, fulfilling its terrible, terrible purpose. Punching the last pillar works, but now your knuckles are broken. Rather than bang your head against the problem metaphorically, you could try it in a more literal and physical way. Do the headbanging thing. On second thought, it seems like that'd be bad for your head. Are you sure? Yeah, I'm sure. Oh, fuck. The first impact makes the subsequent ones seem like less of a bad idea. Yeah. Do it. Alright, that was a great idea. I'm glad we did that. Now the last one is... Telephony City? Deface it, 11 muscle. You tackle the statue with a nut. Wait. In the deserted public square, you come upon a towering obsidian statue of that bastard General Bruise. You tackle the statue with enough force to knock it over. It shatters into a million glistening fragments, each of which you individually stomp on. It takes quite a while. We've become too strong for our own good. No. The strange metal pillar thrums, fulfilling its terrible, terrible purpose. Something, probably your concussion, tells you it would be a good idea to destroy this pillar by eating it. Chomp, chomp, chomp. This is really gonna mess up your teeth. Do it anyway. The first bite is the most painful. I was lying. Each of the remaining bites is gonna hurt even more than the previous one. Get it over with. Why are we destroying ourselves, man? Like, Molly's got a gun. She's got a Tommy gun. That probably would have been a lot easier. Ah, I see. So that's just its way of giving us debuffs. Cast iron statue to face it. Kick its face over and over again until the whole thing looks like an army guy with a potato for a head. Okay, well, let's find something to eat. It's like snow but in flake form. Can you even imagine? No. Yeah. Liver eaten Duval. Who? Let's go. Looks worried but ready for action. We got this. You rush into the foyer of the Black House. Murray leads up to a corridor and down a flight of stairs to a huge basement laboratory. The room is dominated by a massive, writhing tear in space, seemingly confined to frame. The president typing furiously at a computer console nearby, but she turns around momentarily when you enter. She glares at you. She glares at you. Gare. Fuck. She glares at you, practically hissing. I knew I shouldn't have trusted that idiot's bruise to deal with you. I noticed the shadow flow has dropped back to ambient levels. I assume that was your doing. Yeah, I busted your weird pillars, and now I'm busting you. Oh no. I'd be real upset if you weren't too late. Oh, nuts. Yeah, nuts to you. The portal is open, and after I make these last few calibrations, the Emperor of all Shadows will be summoned to this plane to kneel before me. I will rule this universe, not as the President of Shadows, but the Empress. Wow, that's a much bigger goal than I was expecting. Well, go big or go home, right? Anyway, don't try to stop me. With my attention at this console to keep my reaction steady, this thing could implode and turn the whole tri-state area into a smoking crater. Jeez. Okay, well, mind if I have a look around? Sure, whatever. Just don't pester me unless you want everyone who ever heard of you to die. Okay. Okay, well, we know what this is for. Okay, we are good. What's that? An uber-tamanam-an-am-an-am bomb. I cobbled it together from parts I found lying around when you were distracting the president. Good job. Oh, no problem. Yeah, that was intentional, but, what's your plan exactly? From what she said, it sounded pretty bad to mess with this stuff. She's trying to summon something, right? I figure by applying enough pressure at just the right time, we can reverse the flow and make an out-of portal instead of an in portal. Yeah, I get it. Well, not exactly, or rather, yes, but that's not the end of it. We also have to take care of whatever's waiting on the other side of that portal. Oh. You're saying I have to go through and fight it, aren't you? I don't know if it'll be a literal fight or what, but yeah, that's the long and short of it, kiddo. This is Endgame, and there's no coming back from this. Are you ready? Well, actually, let me be more explicit. This is literally the endgame. Once I set this bomb off and you go through that portal, you can't come back. The game ends one way or another, but nothing gets saved after you go, so you can reload back to here and keep playing afterwards. I don't really understand what you mean by that. That's okay, kiddo. It wasn't really you I was talking to. I'm ready. Let's do it. Okay, it was good seeing you again, kiddo. I think I got this bomb wired so I can toss it and set it off from here by overloading this other who's it, which hopefully won't end up getting me killed. But whatever happens, you gotta jump through right away. I don't know how much time you'll have. Jeez. Okay, be careful. You too, kiddo. Ready? Yeah. Hell yeah, fire in the hole. You and Molly and the president and her machines and a sizable chunk of the floor appear in the middle of a pale void lit by the just right light of the stars that burned out unaccountable eons ago. Ah, no. What did you do? Threw a little monkey wrench into your plans. Don't try to act so cool about this. You don't have the slightest idea what kind of power you're messing with. Yeah, like what? Welcome, playthings. You look over to the right, where you see a hovering swarm of giant mouths and eyes. You get the feeling this is your brain's best attempt to render what you're actually seeing in a way that won't simply annihilate your mind. In particular, that. Oh. Was this whole deal just a giant monkey's paw? Like, did I just achieve ultimate power but get cursed to be constantly surrounded by morons? Hey, the portal. The portal frame still looks intact. Maybe I can reopen and fix this. Oh, you can get us back? I can get me back, then continue my plan to summon the Emperor to our universe, under controllable conditions as intended, yes. What if I don't want you to do that? Do I look like someone who gives a hot crap what you want? Go away. Go die in the void. Sheesh, somebody's cranky. Hold on. I will strangle you with my bare hands first. Never mind. Leave her alone. That's what replays are for. Nuts. What the hell did I miss? Hi. Welcome to my realm. What are you? I am the shadow. Is the shadow of. Nice job if you can get it. It's a living. Reason with it. Look, your words have no power here. Ridiculous. Intimidated. Yeah. Fight it. Ha ha ha. Fight me? Very well. I will give you one chance. All or nothing. As you draw your weapon, you hear someone behind you. Hi, hello, Gabby is here to give the fight. Thought you could use a little help, bud. We thought you might could use a little help, bud. You're not sure how they made it in here, but you'll take all the help you can get. It's time. Oh, alright. Obi the oboe hobo. Oh, let's take care of the mouth. I don't like the mouth. Oh, fantastic. Alright. Alright. We have 2 AP, so we can do this. Then this. Alright. Well, shit, I mean, if you're gonna let me throw all of them... Fantastic. Oh, yeah, that's good. Okay. Alright. Well, first things first. We're just gonna pile on more status effects on you. Okay, now we need... There's something that gives... Yeah. Shielded. Perfect. Now, let's do this. Damn it. Can we retry? Or are we just gonna get the bad ending? Well, that certainly could have gotten better. The tombstone is symbolic, by the way. Your ruined body just drifts through the nothingness forever. Witness. I am here. Ha 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 ha. Glory unto me. Behold. Yes. Embrace me. I am here. Rejoice. Become me. Become me. What the hell, man? No, I don't. No, no. Get the fuck out of here. Wow, man. They don't pull no punches. What vocal talent? Alright. I think I know how we're gonna go about this. Okay, continue. Okay. Yeah, we need that. Is that it? Huh, okay. Okay. Alright. We're ready. Yes, I'm ready. Okay, yeah, we already, yeah. Okay, alright. Fantastic. What the hell, man? Wow. Hold on. I'll just do this. Okay, so messing around a little bit, looks like we got another ending. I had Molly shoot it, and now it says it sounds cliche, but love is truly the most powerful force in the universe, if it has a gun. After the metaphorical smoke cleared, you found yourself stuck in the weird extra-dimensional space where the final showdown happened. You waited, and waited, and waited. Murray's bomb blasted him past the borders of reality. He drifted outside the world for a span of time that might have been 5 minutes or 5,000 years. The only way to be sure is to not press the key for 5,000 years, then you'll know it was that long. A few weeks later, Jessica accidentally activated the failsafe interdimensional homing teleporter Murray had left in one of his desk drawers. She was looking for a pen. You and Murray were wedged through the ether and unceremoniously dumped on the floor of the antique store. After spending a reasonable amount of time patting one another on the back, you started searching for the next eldritch horror on Murray's big list of cosmic threats. The world is always under existential threat if you know where to look, and Murray always knew where to look. Noblesse obliged did a brisk trade until the end of Prohibition, which at point it did an even brisker one. Obi decided to leave behind the hobo's life behind and just play the oboe full time. When they started televising underground bare-knuckle boxing, Gabby got really excited and joined a league. Her combat style was a mixture of different martial arts that came to be known as super weird fighting. Molly and Nancy went on to become the most notorious bank-robbing duo in history. They were last seen somewhere in Bolivia. Though he did a good job stopping Ocean City's gang violence, there are still a lot of tentacles. Marvin went on to set the world record for mailbox sitting. He held the record for nearly a week. He has recently become interested in flagpoles. The bishop's inspection went swimmingly, and the vicar of St. Polycarp's was soon promoted to vice pope. With that whole grisly murder business behind her, Miss Brewster went on to win the Boarding House of the Decade award from the International Salesmen's League. Josie Morton went on to discover new extremely volatile isotope hypercrystalline thalmorphic diorite. With it, she eventually invented a devastating weapon that brought about the end of the Skeleton Wars. What? History most remembers her for what she said after the weapon's first successful field test. I am become Death's destroyer of skeletons. What the fuck? Your championship trophy remains the crowning achievement of the SIT's food fight program. This is mostly true because they never won another one before the program was cancelled. We were the secret weapon. In 1981, Mudhenge was acquired by the Stonehenge Corporation and renamed Stonehenge Mud and shut down. The kid with the glasses is still searching for the honey ape. The plant kid still hopes to meet the moss man's mustache at some point. The chemist kid still hopes to catch a whiff of the smell of the wisp. The radio kid is still hoping to see a feather from Barbara Yagara. The kid with the wrench is still hoping to find the perfect chupa naranja trap. The fly girl still hopes to solve the mystery of the fly man or man fly. Oh yeah, I didn't finish quite a bit of these side missions. There's going to be one about barbecue sauce too. Will Hunter moved to international waters to escape federal prosecution for marble fraud. The Mole Ross place remained uninhibited until the 1990s when it became a hotbed for swinging sexy singles. Despite all of your efforts, the maze stayed pretty much exactly the same, forever. Billy made sure of that. The workers at the Ford compound were able to get the factory machinery back up and running. After months of research and hard work, they were finally able to make a car entirely out of beans. It smelled awful, and nobody would buy it, so they ended up abandoning it on the streets of Ocean City. The old ham mill never spun again. The end. I mean, there's a lot of good in there, but there's also a lot of bad. I mean, yes, I neglected some people, but there was bigger fish to fry. We had to do what we had to do. One day, I will do a full 100% run, and we'll do it the right way. I'll actually go and fight the entity, but for now, the best course of action was to just have Molly to shoot it. Well, with that being said, we at the finale. Thank you everybody for watching. I appreciate you all. And 1K gang, let's go on to the next. All in all, this game is good. If you're interested in turn-based combat that's really goofy, then this game is for you. So is West of Loathing. Maybe one day we'll check that out. Thank you again.